Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new here, I'm working on a 2010 Prowler 700 XTX. I have been rebuilding the engine. We have an entire new cylinder, new piston, and in this video, we're going to see if this Prowler will actually turn over and start. We need to know if the engine works. We replaced so many parts on this that were damaged or broken, and we need to find out if this will actually work. So let's stick in a battery and see if this will start. Alright, if you missed my previous video on this Prowler, I cleaned out the gas tank. It's probably a good idea to put some gas in and get that into the system, get that primed and ready to go. I'm also going to put more of this Prowler back together. So we've got the gas tank in, we've got the engine in, we've got a bunch of parts replaced. We filled up the radiator. I'm going to check the levels on everything, make sure we're good. Just top it off with oil since I cranked it over a little bit and rechecked that. There are a lot of pieces that we need to stick back together on this Prowler. I took out the whole floorboard, all the seat pieces, pretty much all the plastics around the engine. So there's a lot to put back together, but let's see if this thing starts. Just checking that periodically, and I'm gonna let it idle, get it warmed up to temperature. I'm gonna get a few heat cycles on the engine, recheck torque specs on all the bolts. Alright, I gotta install the footwell just so I can be able to ride this around. So let's get that installed. Really simple. Just slips right into its slot. All the screws, tighten them down. We've got our centerpiece to stick in there. There's also on the 2010 and newer Prowlers, you've got this nice sound deadening barrier on the back of the seat panels. That is a nice addition on some of these models. Also the mud flaps, those are pretty simple to install. Then we're going to set back in our seat trays. They have to go under the seat belt bolts on the outside, and then you have to make sure that you get your buckle on the inside pulled up so they can slide into place. Then those will screw down and to the sound panel on the back. Make sure when putting these seat pieces on that they do have a little bit of a notch for the footwell to slip under, so that pull that under there. Then we'll stick our centerpiece back in. You have to pull up the handbrake for that to slide over, and then it's got these little notches down at the bottom by the footwell that will help lock that into place. Those are often, I'll see those all the time just thrown in there, and those little notches are not set in, so you get a little bit more rattle if you don't have those hooked in place. Everything's going together pretty well, no issues with anything. The seats are in terrible condition, so I'll probably end up replacing those at some point. But for now, I just want to get some heat cycles on this machine and go play around with it a little bit. I do need to install the skid plate underneath. That is very simple to do. Just some screws underneath there holding that on. Once you get 2 screws to hold that up, it's pretty simple to push up and install the rest of the screws. Alright, most of the plastics are back on. We should be good to go. Let's go give this thing a test ride. Everything seems to be working good, except for on the dash. I'm getting the EFI alert and the gauge is just spinning, so I went ahead and reset that with the key off and back on. I'm gonna go keep riding, see if it comes back. Alright, we've got our first heat cycle on the machine. I'm going to let it cool down. I did notice the gauge is flipping around and it's showing me that volt alert. So I may have to figure out what that is later, but for now it's running and driving, so that's a good sign. Be sure to subscribe, follow along. More videos coming on this Prowler project. I'll catch you guys in the next one.